This is an interview on December 19th, 2009. The interviewer is Jim Conrad, and this is going to become part of the Texas A&M University-Commerce Oral History program. Can you tell us your full name?
I can. Paralee Marlinda Price.
And where were you born?
I was born in Perryville, Texas, near Winsboro. I'm from a large family. My parents had 12 children, 6 boys, 6 girls. Every one of us got a double name. So Paralee Marlinda, that's just one of the many names in our family. All of my brothers had 2 names. All of my sisters had 2 names. Now you're going to ask me, how could they think up that many names for 12 kids, aren't you?
Yeah. That's a very nice name. Is there a story behind it?
I don't know the Marlinda, but Paralee was the name of my father's sister-in-law who lived in Mississippi. And that's where I got my name.
Now, how did the family end up in Commerce, Texas?
I guess the college. I think my parents decided it'd be better to move to Commerce than it would try to send all of them to school, because in the 30s, it was not, well, in the 20s too, it was not easy to go to college for poor people.
And what was your father's occupation?
He was in agriculture. In other words, he was an East Texas farmer. He was very competitive. I think my nephew Ray is pretty much like him too. But he was a very hard-working person. Now, one thing that he taught all of us was the work ethic. We all knew how to work. He was a very strong personality. There's a big oak tree that used to grow outside our yard, which was fenced, where they used to put fences, you know. I always thought of that kind of in comparison to my dad. Strong like an oak tree.
You had to be a farmer back in the 20s and the 30s.
Right. Well, I said he was competitive. He had to have the most bales of cotton, the most, the fattest pigs, the biggest barn of peanuts, and everything. He was extremely competitive and successful at it.
You said you went to Commerce High School?
We moved to Commerce when I was 9 years old. I went through the public schools and Commerce High School. And then just came on over to college.
And so then was it sort of just natural for you to come to the college?
Yes, I lived right off the campus. We had a home on Moore Street. And after I graduated from high school, at midterm, came on over and enrolled the 2nd semester of the college. And I didn't quit till time for me to graduate. I went summers and winters till I graduated.
And your major?
My major was Spanish. My minor was English.
Did you have Maud Johnson as a teacher? Noes. Maud Johnson? Dr. Johnson?
No, Miss Noyes, Maud Noyes?
Yes.
Yes. She was one of the most favorite people that I ever knew. I loved her. She helped me a lot. And there was a Dr. Phillips or a Mr. Phillips in the department. He headed the department at that time. Is he still living, or do you know? Is she still living?
No, she passed away several years ago, but after she left the university, she started the public library here.
Oh, and she would do that. I think she got married. She was not married when I knew her. Well, she was one of my favorite teachers.
What was a life like on campus?
I don't have anything to compare it to. I think we didn't have the numbers that you have now, and I think we pretty well knew everybody. If we weren't acquainted with them, we knew who they were, like the campus leaders, you know. And of course, we knew all the teachers, whether we had a class or not. Everybody knew who the teachers were. It was kind of a small school then compared to now. Very small. I don't even know how many were in my graduating class.
Did you go to any of the football games?
Oh, yes.
Sporting events?
Oh, yes. I didn't miss the football games. Mm-hmm. That was... I wish I could remember some of the football stars at that time, but offhand I don't remember the names of them at this moment. I can see the football. Mm-hmm. We won a championship one year, and I'm not sure which year that was, but I cannot remember the names of the players.
What would you have done for entertainment when you lived in Commerce and you were going to college here?
Well, they had college dances, but my life was like, my parties were classmates in Sunday school. You know, I was active in the First Baptist Church as a child, and we had our little Sunday school parties and training union parties and things like that. I was not too socially involved in college. But I know there were sororities and fraternities and all that. I spent a lot of time. My sister, Louie, majored in physical education, and we both loved it, you know, and we spent a lot of time at the gym. Just whatever we could do.
Have you been to the new gym, the new rec center here
No.
since it's been opened?
I probably wouldn't know where I am, would I?
I think you'd enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy it a lot.
Well, it wasn't very big then.
Well, right over here is the education building. I bet you remember going to the auditorium for special programs.
Absolutely, but I thought the education building that was here in my time, I thought it was gone.
Well, they renamed it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Ferguson Social Sciences
building.
Okay, Dr. Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember him. President Whitley was, he was not Dr. Whitley, I believe, was he?
He got an honorary doctorate,
okay.
So they called him Dr. Whitley on occasion.
He was the college president when I graduated.
Do you have a favorite memory from when you were at Commerce?
You mean in college or just living in Commerce?
Either, or both.
Yeah, I guess I do. There were a lot of kids living on my street, and we...